guys, welcome back to a brand new Minecraft video, and today we're going to be doing, we're not doing any parts anymore because of those are finished, but I'm going to be showing you a full entire house tour of my friend's dream Clubhouse that they asked me to make. It has taken I don't know, 8 months, 10 months, something like that to finish this project, but I am really proud of it. And now I'm going to be showing you a full tour. So if you go down to this map here, this is how big the whole thing is. So right here is the backyard, then right here is the whole house, and then we have all the driveway and all. So I'll be showing you all that. So first of all, this is the front yard. We have a very nice fountain with a cherry blossom tree sticking out of it. Honestly, I'm very glad I changed up the fountain because this looks very nice. We also have plenty of flower beds all around. We have a fountain here. We have a treehouse, which I'm going to show off a bit later. More flower beds, and then this is a garage portion of it. And I think it can hold probably about 6 cars. So there's actually a bit of a secret that I haven't told anyone yet, and it's about this fountain over here. Do you see anything suspicious? I'll give you 3 seconds. Yep, it's the trapdoor right here. Made this quite recently, and I wanted to add something. So we have this trapdoor. We have a very long hallway. Well, so far it's a staircase, but then it becomes a hallway. And it leads to a small homey place. I haven't thought of a name yet, but it's part of a house that I made for a friend once, and I thought it'd be really cool since they're in the same Minecraft world to connect them together using a secret passage. So that's what I did, and we have doors leading outside. Those, if you're wondering, those are also a few other homes that I have made for friends. Now, you can go back up. I made it privately because I wanted to be surprised for friends, and I'm probably going to show them before this video comes out, so. Oh, I didn't know a block was destroyed right here. I'm going to have to fix that real quick. And close that to make sure no one else goes in. Okay, so there we go. Now, since we're still in the front yard, I'm going to show off the treehouse. So treehouse, as soon as you walk in, big opening, goes in. We have a couch with a TV, very colorful carpet. Then we have a little sink here. This is like the kitchen area with the fridge, cutting board, the stove, and all that. Then right here we have a ladder going up to the 2nd and 3rd floor. Yeah, there's a 2nd and 3rd floor. The 2nd floor has lots of books, and it's basically like a little hangout area with beanbags, which is what the wall is supposed to be. And then on the 3rd floor, we have another big seating area that also has a campfire with smoke going up. So then if we go over here, we have a bridge that connects all to the 2nd floor of this house, but we're going to get to that later. So now we can start finally. Well, before I start at the front door, I'll show you guys this part, which is basically a big driveway leading all the way to the backyard, which I'll show around later. But for now, we're going to go to the inside of the house. Here we have a big corridor that leads, as soon as you enter the house, we have some bushes. Everything is fully furnished, I must add. I spent a lot of time furnishing this house. We have shelves, we have tables, we have lots of stuff. On your right, you have the kitchen. So we have a gigantic island with lots of tall seating chairs that you can jump in and do that. We have the kitchen with fully decorated with a fridge, double sink, soap, flour, stove, microwave, cutting board, oven. We have everything. Then here is a small pantry that we have all sorts of food. That has wheat, that has cocoa beans, and so on. Then over here, if you guys have ever seen the bay windows, and they sort of have that in many places, that window design, I thought I made the same here because I thought it was really cool, so we can sit here and eat. And on this side over here, we have a buffet, so you can pick up any food you want. Then here in this, going past this giant doorway, we have a dining room, which is fully furnished. This is like a formal dining room. We have lamps, we have cake, we have all sorts of food, we have several chairs for everyone to sit. So there we have that. Then on the table, as you get off, if you leave this place and enter here, you'll enter the giant living room. The family room is upstairs, but we have a gigantic pool table with our pool sticks and pool balls. Then we have a reading area with lots of bookshelves. We have a little beanbag in case you want to read in here. Then over here we have a giant flat screen. We have a nice table, carpet, and couches in case you want to watch some TV. Then we have a small work area for anyone who wants to work. Now we're going to go over here. This doorway just leads to a small bathroom. So we have a sink, we have a toilet, and that's all. So there's a small bathroom right next to the living room. Then this is what I call a craft room. I don't know what that sounds like, I can break that. So we can sit in these giant tables and we can work on our crafts. We have barrels for food in case we get hungry. We have books, we have pots. Then here, I added also a sewing room. Not many of my friends, as far as I'm concerned, do sewing, but they wanted me to add it, so I added it. So that's why it's not as big as a craft room, but I think it's a good add-on. And I know some do sewing and that's their hobby, and I want to make room for that. Then over here, we have a giant movie theater room. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn on the lights. The lights are turned on through this lever, and they have redstone lamps all over the place to light up. And we have recliners. And to substitute recliners, I made them as beds. Not part of beds, at least. And we have 3. And you can probably have like 20, 30 people. And we have a giant flat screen TV with a lot of buttons and a lever to switch it on and off. Then in the back, we have a carpet. We have some chests with food back here, so water and milk, snacks. We have a fridge, sink, just in case if you get hungry, you can get some snacks. And if you want it to be dark in here, just turn off the lights and you can enjoy your movie. Then we also have windows that lead to the outside, as you can see the whole gigantic backyard, but I'll be showing that around later. Now, we are going to go over here. This right here is the pet room. I asked everyone beforehand if they wanted pets, what their name should be, what kind of pets they want. So here we have. I did some major renovations to this room to make sure it looks much more organized and neat. So this is the pet room, and then I added a bathroom in case some messes can happen or whatnot. So there we go. We don't have time to get through everyone's pets, but I can assure you all of them are here. Then over here, if we go past the big screen TV, we'll go into a smaller seating area, as well as some books, and into a hallway and a staircase that leads to the second floor. Again, I'll show this off later. Then here, we have a small maintenance room for the aquarium, and we'll see the whole aquarium in a minute. Small maintenance room, so it has chests with some food that you can give if you open the levers. Open the trapdoors with the levers, my correction. Then over here, this is probably the biggest part of the whole mansion is the ballroom / aquarium. I had a very fun idea that I should combine these two, put lots of animals. My friends really liked it, and I am personally really proud of how this room turned out. It looks great. As you can see, it's the sign labeled ballroom that I don't need anymore. When I was making this house, I labeled everything with signs so I know where everything is, but I basically memorized this place by now. Then over here, if you enter this room, this is the servant quarters. This house is really big and we need some people to help us take care of it. So this is where the servants will stay. We have about a total of 6 beds. They have a work area, they have a couch with TV, and they have their own bathroom. So this is where they will stay. Then if you go down this hallway, it leads to a bigger portion of the house. First, on the right over here, we have a gigantic closet because we're probably going to need lots of storage. Then down this hallway, this leads to the garage full of barrels. It doesn't have any cars because I can't build cars, but that's okay. This will be used for cars someday if I figure out how to build them. But it's actually not if, it's when. I'll probably figure it out. And then down this hallway, the entire thing will have several offices for every single person living here. So here's one office, looks very nicely furnished. And I'll just go through each one quickly. This actually is my office. I personally like it. I designed this myself. I designed everything and built everything myself. Then we have our gigantic maintenance room. The other one was a small one. This is the giant one. Here we have it. And it has all the same components as a small one and a few more things as well. Then over here, this is lots of my friend's favorite part, is the library. So we have letters and you can grab onto books. And in the very back, we have a massive seating area with beanbag chairs and natural light so you can read properly. I am really proud of the library because I think it turned out great. Then over here we have another bathroom because people need to go to the bathroom once in a while. Here we have another office. This whole hallway is just offices with the labeled names of the people. So here's an office. Here's another office, also very yellow. And we also have stained glass so you can see into the other people's office and just say hi. So hello. We also have the same thing on the other side. We have stained glass and we can see to other people's offices. And these people have very nice offices because they can see right into the aquarium. It looks very nice. Then over here, another office. This office is actually for 2 people because they wanted a combined office, so I gave that to them. And they have Word, and they both have separate desks. They have a small reading area. Then we have another office over here. The color is purple, as you can see. Looks very nice. And we have a lot of offices down this way. So blue, black and red, and then black. So I think all of them turned out really well. Then we have another bathroom over here because the bathroom is all the way over there, so we might need some over here. And over here we don't have another bathroom, I promise, but it's a laundry room. I thought about putting another bathroom here, but then I was like no, because there's one right over there. Then we have a small sitting area because one friend said this place is way too big and we will need some sitting areas to rest. Here it leads to part of the backyard, but that part I'll show later. Then over here on this place we have the swimming pool. I think this, I did not mean to do that, I'm sorry, but I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I am a bit laggy. So I'll just replace that. I'll try not to break anything. But we have seating areas, we have lounge chairs, and we have a pool that on the bottom of the pool I decorated with coral and sea lanterns. I think it turned out very well, as well as the borders of the sea lantern. And these arcs, I am really proud of these arcs, they look nice. Then on the top, it showed it like a skylight. So I decided to make this and make it look like the starry sky. Of course, this is the best I can do because I have so few blocks to work with, but I think it turned out really well. Here it also leads to the backyard, and we'll show that later. Then, if we continue, we make it back to the staircase where it started, and so everything basically makes a complete circle and it's pretty easy to navigate. Here also leads to the big portion of the backyard, but then again I say that we're going to show that off a little later, and we also have a bathroom right here. Now we're going to go up the spiral staircase to the 2nd floor, and this is where the family room is. This is where the family room, as you enter, you can see we have a TV, couch, small fireplace in case you want to sit by it, books, just small. Then we also, over here, we have a balcony, and through here you can see the whole backyard. It looks really nice. Then if we go down this hallway, we see plenty of bedrooms. So here's one bedroom. I'm very proud of this bedroom. I think it turned out very nicely with the books, and then we have the overhead with the bed and the desk and all. I will have to prune the lines, but that'll be for later. We have a bathroom and we have a closet. Every bedroom has a bathroom and a closet. And throughout this whole hall, it's just bedrooms, bathrooms, and closets. So I'll just run through them really quick. So we have blue, and all the bathrooms and closets are the same, so I won't bore you with that. But here we have a black one, then we have a purple one, over here another blue one, then pink, then we have a gray/black one, and then we have an orange-red one. Then if you go up here, we have another balcony, and you can see the front yard. Looks very nice. So that goes through all the bedrooms on this side, so let me just run back to the family room. Okay, so we're back here at the family room. We also have another hallway with some bedrooms, so a purple bedroom. And I promise you, everyone, all these belong to people, just that I can't say their names, that's all. Then we have a green bedroom over here. Then here we have a guest bedroom. This will be a bedroom in case guests need to someplace to stay. It is smaller than the rest of them, and that's because it's for the guests. But they still have a very nice room. Then here is the bridge that goes back to the treehouse. This is where it's located. Over here, we have a gigantic closet that anyone can use for storage. We have tables going through the hallways. Over here, this is the vanity room. My friends asked for a spa nail and vanity room, so I decided to put the vanity room right here, right next to the spa, which is this place. I am personally really proud of the spa and how it turned out, because to me it looks incredibly nice and relaxing here. We have a table here, we have several water pools, we have beds, we have couches, and here we have a steam room, and you can just sit. And then over here on the other side, we see this doorway. And this is the nail room where people can do their nails as they please. So in total, I'm very proud of how this section turned out. I've never built a spa vanity room or anything like that before, and I'm really proud of it. Here's also another hallway to the other side of the closet, so you don't have to walk the whole way, you can just go here. So it's sort of like a shortcut. Down here, this is what they asked for. It's not exactly practical, but here we have an ice skating rink, and you can just go in and ice skate however you want. We have couches, we have supplies, you have everything you need. Then over here, this is my friend's bedroom. She asked for a very big bedroom, and she's the one who came up with this idea in the first place, so I have to thank her for that. She has a big desk area, a huge bed, almost like a king-size bed, a reading area with bookshelves and beanbags, a giant closet, and a more gigantic bathroom with a nice window. It's obviously covered with banners, and they act as curtains. Then we have two other guest bedrooms right here, and we have a small sitting and reading area because everyone here loves to read and sit down and talk. Then here we have a bowling alley. So this bowling alley I'm pretty proud of because it turned out so well. We have a giant sitting area with a table. We have the balls and supplies. Then we also have a fridge and chest for food. Surprised I was able to reach that. Then we just come back to the staircase, which is right here. Now let's go up to the third floor and see what's there. There's only one room, so don't worry. Right here is the one room. It has a gigantic doorway, and it's a ball pit room. They wanted to add this just to have some fun, and I use wool to act as the balls in the pit. So here we have it. It looks like this when you hover over it. It turned out really well, and I'm very proud of that. So that's the only room here, and now since the whole showing of the interior house is done, now we're going to go and see the backyard as soon as I get there, so give me a second. Okay, we're here. Once you enter the backyard, you can see the other door that leads to the pool, as well as the patio area. So we have a gigantic table here, in case if we want to have some outdoor seating. We also have some seating here with a fire pit, small seating over here, and a grill for anyone who wants to cook. So that's all. Right here, you might be wondering what this brick building is. It's actually a shed to carry all the supplies for all the other stuff you can do. So I asked my friends what their favorite sports were. I got a few answers. One was soccer, one was tennis, another one was badminton, and lastly basketball. Some other people said swimming and ice skating, but I already put those on the inside. So we have all the courts and fields for that. Personally, my favorite is basketball. This is the one I asked for because I had to make it. I shouldn't just listen to my friends, I should also have my own input. Then over here we also have a greenhouse. My friends asked for a big garden and potato garden, so we have lots of potatoes planted, but I thought we could make them cooler by making it a greenhouse. So here we have it. We have lots of crops growing, we have trees, we have flowers, we have much stuff here, and it all turned out very nice. I'm honestly very proud of the greenhouse. Then over here, you might be wondering what all this stuff is. It's actually a mini golf course. Mini golf courses are quite big and they have to be challenging. So here we have some challenging courses, and the way you use this is that you can take a ball of any sort in Minecraft and slide it down the ice. Hopefully it ends up in one of the holes. So there we have the mini golf course. Then right next to the main golf course, we have a small water park in case for anyone who wants to get into the water. We have a fountain, we have a tidal pool, which is the purple building, we have a lazy river filled with boats, and we have 2 amazing slides. So there you have that. We'll get to this part in a minute. But now over here, we have a track for the horses. So here you can ride your horses and get on the track, and right over here we have the stables where we keep all the horses. Everyone I asked beforehand asked for what color their horses wanted to be and what names. So here we have a small stable area, and here we have all the horses. They have flower bed, they have water, they have food on the inside, they have a small fountain as well. Then right here, this is what a friend asked for. They asked for some hops. As for hopscotch, so I made a very long hopscotch. So I hope they enjoyed that. This is the road that leads to the front yard. We have a small petting zoo area with mushroom cows, cats, cows, ocelots, pigs, so on. Then here we have a small trampoline. So if you were to press the button, then you would go up. Sadly, the button's right here. It's technically used so someone else can press it for you. And then you have to speed over here. On the very end, we have, my friend asked for an amusement park, but I knew that would be too ambitious, so instead I made 2 roller coasters for them. So I can go into here. Oh, I'll just get a new minecart then. So right here, and then we can go. So first we go all the way up pretty fast, go down pretty fast. You can see the other ride, and then go on this curve here. Then we go up really far, and then we go on a big drop, and we enter a very cool looking mine shaft. I'm very proud of how this turned out. I think it was decorated very nicely with lots of ores, cobwebs, torches, and there's the ride end. Then we also have another ride. It's a rainbow spiral made of rainbow colored concretes. We're not going to ride this one because it takes a while, but if you'd like to see me ride it, I can upload a video. So that's it for the main part of the backyard. Then we have to go to the smaller part, which is over here. So over here I have a small path with trees and flowers and all, very simple. And over here we get to the smaller part of the backyard, which is a pond patio. So here we have lots of coral, fish. Yeah, down there you can see all the fish, the coral and all, and the kelp seaweed, so it's a nice little pond. And here we have the cherry blossom trees, and once you go up, you have a nice seating area for a nice patio. Personally, I think this turned out very amazing, and it looks really nice at night. In fact, I'll show you what it looks like at night. And here it is. This is what it looks like at night, and with the lanterns, it looks really nice. And here is just some out. If they go back out, here's what it looks like. I think it turned out very well. And we also have flowers and grass outlining the place. So now I'm going to switch it back to time set day. And that is basically it for showing you guys around the whole house. So I showed you around this whole big project that took me a whole 8 months. And honestly, it was worth it because I have never done something this ambitious in my whole life, and I am very proud of how it turned out. I think it turned out amazing. And I'm so glad that you guys are watching this because that means you stuck with me for all the parts. And if you haven't watched all the parts, please go watch them. You can see how I made and conquered this whole entire build. And this is I know this is the best build I have ever done. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad you watched all my parts if you did. If you didn't, please go watch them. It will mean a lot to me. And I hope you all have a safe and wonderful day. Bye!